Wish you happy new year, sir. Can you hear my voice, sir? You switch on camera, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good
Happy
evening,
New Year,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy
Yes,
new year,
sir.
sir. Sashidan, sir.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year.
Okay, sir. Krishnamurthy, sir. Rajendra Prabhu, sir.
Happy New Year,
Okay, sir.
sir.
Happy new year. Happy new year, sir. Really, very, very happy, sir. During the year, first day, we are connecting with us. Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. It's a good opportunity for us. How you feel, sir, today, sir? So everyone waiting for that new year. Same thing, you are waiting for that next moment. You are expecting, waiting for what is the next moment coming. Your expectation, that means your curiosity, not expectation. You are waiting. Something everyone, I want to take new decision this new year. Everyone waiting for this one, for new year. Same thing, you create the curiosity for yourself to wake up early morning. You are waiting for that 4 a.m. like that. I am waiting for the 4 a.m. Then automatically the happy moment. So after a few days, I feel like this. Every day I'm waiting for the running. The running, the totally change the mind automatically. So after 40 years, I have started this running means something our body accept. We feel it, this is necessary. Because after 60, 75 years, what will happening exactly? We cannot walk. Not possible. If I run this habit, I can walk after 75 years, 80 years also, 90 years also, possible. Possible or not? This is a habit, na? Because a habit. Every day I am running, walking, that is habit. Until die, the human, we can live almost 140 years, 140 to 150 years. If your blood continuous circulation, if you are running, your blood circulation, getting the more oxygen, heat energy, everything circulate, what will happening? You are creating the fresh mindset. Then you feel you are happy, you are healthy, that belief our system also creating. Everyone accept this one? Okay. So every Sunday we plan for online. We cannot together because everyone different place. So every week we have the 5 kilometer marathon. Whatever possibility you can run yourself, use the Strava, you post it in our group. Once you started this one, you fall in the love automatically. At least you run 5 kilometer, at least fast 30 minutes, not walking, always small running. Okay, thank you, sir. Krishnamurthy, sir. Okay, so paper-2 is a compared to all the paper is very easy. Paper-2, but its thermal utilities. Once you fall in, so is why so much of easy. So simple diagram. You have to understand what are the input, output. Already explain the same concept. What is input? What is the process? What is output? What is the feedback? How to calculate again? Same thing. Once you use the diagram, you can automatically understand all the things. It's compared to this is very, very easy. But you have to understand, you have to fall in the diagram. Very important. Only fall in the, don't always focus on the, that means I want to memorize, I want to understand. Understand means it will not possible. You have to observe what are things going on. When full understanding happening, all the chapter completing, all the application, coordination, everything done, then only you can understand fulfill. With practice, old paper, multiple tests. But initially, you can, this is a light thing. It is a chapter like this. Everything you can understand very easily without any struggle. With a fresh mood. Okay? Everyone ready? Okay. Rajendra Prabhu, sir. Everyone available? You have the notebook. Krishnamurthy, sir. Imtiaz.
Sir, Prabhu speaking.
Yes, sir. I'm in office.
Okay, no issue. Okay, if you outside, no issue. You can mute yourself. You can just observe. Enough. Just observe what is inside available paper-2.
Yes, I'm also in office.
Okay, sir. Okay, mute. I will mute. Okay. Only if plan, everyone you have to understand. Only the speaking with using your video on. It's a basically you understand. Okay, we are in the learning mode. You can understand. If you're traveling, knows you that you always listening enough. Listening enough. No need to raise the voice. Simply observe what is going on. Same thing. Whatever the same doubt, everyone have the same doubt only. Some people have the big doubt, some people have the small doubt. But what are the layer of learning implementation? Simple. Okay, sir. At the end, we can discuss. Okay, at the end, we can discuss. First, you have to observe what is going on. I will share the video. It's very useful. So, 30 seconds, we have to pray for that God. We have to complete this, paper 2. You believe yourself. I easily understand the paper 2. Simple. Voice okay? Voice okay? Can you hear voice? Okay. You have to believe yourself.
Yeah.
I quickly remember all the concept. Same like paper 3. Everything easy. Every concept easy. I will continuously preparing ourselves, do the calculation and submit the assignment, everything. You have to visualize yourself, sir. Just 30 seconds. Simply, you follow your breath only. Okay, sir. Start, sir. Through the nostril only, inhale and exhale. Just you take the visualization before start the session. Just observe yourself. Simple meditation. It will take 2 minutes. And inhale and exhale. Relaxation. Inhale through the nostril, exhale through the mouth. You get it relaxation. Whatever you're learning from the chapter paper 1, just observe it. How you're learning very easily. Just visualize. Same pattern we have to use. Paper 2 also. Same pattern. There is no difference. You observe the diagram, everything. What are the diagram you have to use? What are the color you have to use? How to visualize everything. Once you read the calculation, once you read the question, you understand the calculation very easily. Everything you have to create your mindset. Rub your hand. And rub your hand, you can your eyes, face. See your hands. Any mind block related to the thermal concept, or you are not related to the thermal, something, anything struggle, how to understand something, feeling you are having, sir?
Yes, sir. Last time when we have attended, that combustion system first chapter is there. There is a lot of calculations for CO2, oxygen, and nitrogen. This molecular calculation. That once you practice, once you understood only, it will come to know. It is not like by reading, it will not come. You have to practice.
Yes.
That is one. And coming to boiler indirect efficiency. So that flue gas measurement, n number of efficiencies we need to calculate step-by-step method. So that also you need more practice. Until
Yes,
unless it will not come. And it is important for paper 4.
Paper 4, yes. But these 2 calculation very easy. You have to
need to remember for paper 2.
Remember, you understand what is the purpose they are doing the calculation. Simple.
Yes.
Exactly. You are like energy auditor. Why I am calculating this one? What is the reason behind? Why they are following this step to step? Then same boiler. You are taking the boiler means same. So boiler, what are the losses? Where they are taking the losses? Some losses we cannot account it. Blow down.
Correct.
They leave it the blow down. Don't care about the blow down. So remaining losses they take care. So how to calculate it? Everything is a simplest way. We have to understand with the properly. So I'm going to share one screen. You see the chapter, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Screen. Okay, sir. This chapter 2 electrical, so thermal energy. This is energy, thermal energy efficiency in thermal utilities. The totally 9 chapters available. One is a fuel and combustion, boiler, steam, and furnace, insulation, and refractories, FEC boiler, cogeneration, and waste heat recovery, heat exchanger. It's a 10 topic available totally. So the 10 topic, how to remember the 10 topics? It is a very important. You have to remember the 10 topics, very important. Now can you see the screen? Overall explain. This is a thermal power plant. This thermal power plant, you can go to all the topics easily. What is the main source for what is the main source for boiler is a fuel. What is the main source for boiler is always fuel. Na? Without fuel you can't run. So simply you can, this is a boiler. Okay, this is a boiler. You have to give the fuel. Fuel, na? You have to give the fuel. It is come to steam. This is come to steam. What other thing you have to do? What other thing you have to give? Only fuel possible? Not possible. You have to give the air. Are you agree this one? Air? Air you have to give, na? Air and fuel proper mix. Only here produce the heat. This is a heat. For converting steam, what you need? You need feed water. You need feed water, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So whatever fuel you are mixing, something input you are going, output always coming, na?
Yes.
This is a flue gas. It's a flue gas. So all four things you understand now. It's a flue gas. Simple. This is input 1. This is input 1. This is a input 2. Feed water is input 2. For input 1, which one is output? For input 1, which one is output? This is output, na? Flue gas. For feed water, which one is output?
Steam.
Yes, output 2. Simple. So for boiler, first what we have to study? Fuel and combustion. You have to understand the fuel. What are the parameters available? This is fuel. You have to burning, how to burn, what are the parameters, how much air quantity you have to give. That is a first chapter. What is the first chapter? Fuel and combustion. Are you okay? Agree? First chapter?
Yes.
First chapter is a fuel and combustion. So next chapter, what you have to study?
Boiler.
Next chapter, boiler. Okay, you understand the next chapter is a boiler. Okay, this one is chapter 1. This is chapter 1. This is chapter 2. So boiler means what you have to study? Total boiler, what are the losses, efficiency, evaporation losses, and everything you have to study, na? Boiler. This boiler you are taking means everything you have to study. So this topic is coming. Chapter on fuel means fuel, how much carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, what are things you have to study, na? Fuel. And air quantity, how much you have to give. You have to calculate how much O2 required. And theoretical air, actual air supply, and flue gas measurement, very important. I forget. Here is a flue gas, na? If you are coming flue gas, this is a flue gas, na? This is a flue gas chimney. You have to study for chapter 1. It's a carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, so nitrogen coming, then percentage of carbon dioxide, percentage of O2. Then in your fuel, what are the things available in fuel? You have to study in fuel. How much nitrogen, how much oxygen you have in fuel. So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, so nitrogen. You have to study everything. Then you have to find out how much air you have to give. The quantity of air. Okay. So quantity of air, two types available: theoretical air, actual air supply, and excess air. Three things you have to study. So this is a main concept. Completed this main comes chapter 1. Chapter 2, you have to study about the boiler. So boiler, if you have the boiler, you have to find out the direct method, indirect method, losses. What are the losses? What kind of losses? Evaporation losses. You have to study boiler. After that, what you have to study? Chapter 2 completed. After that?
Steam.
After you have, which one you have to study? After?
Steam.
Yes, sir. If you are taking the steam, so holistic steam pipeline, the diameter, length, and how much meter bend available, losses, that also you have to study in a streamline.
Right.
Head losses. So steam trap, where is a trap? Chapter 3 is a steam. Chapter 3. So related to formula, you know, simple formula only available. Plus steam. So after so fourth chapter, what you have to study? Fourth chapter. Fourth chapter only difference.
Furnace.
Yes, furnace. Why furnace means steam furnace after they give using the insulation, main important. So that they are taking the different one. So don't confuse this one. So first three chapter you understand. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. That is the flue gas. The fuel, you understand the fuel, everything. The fuel air. It's a chimney. This is a boiler. This is going to steam. It's a chapter 3. The fuel is a chapter 1. Fuel air. The boiler is a chapter 2. Okay. Next is a furnace. This is like this boiler. They ask him the furnace. The furnace is same concept, same like boiler, no furnace also. They're taking the furnace. So furnace, what are the air, how much efficiency, the electrical furnace available. So same efficiency calculation, the thickness, leakage. So basic types of furnace available. This is chapter 4. It's a furnace. And what is the next chapter? Insulation.
Insulation and refractories.
Yes, insulation refractories. Okay, this is a chapter 1, fuel and input available. This is losses available for everything, all the losses. This is a loss, total loss available. We have to multiply minus 100 minus total loss. This is indirect method. Efficiency direct, indirect method. And steam system completed. Furnace, this is a furnace completed. Next one is a furnace loss also available. We are very important furnace loss. You can see we are giving the total input. Only net input we are using, something moisture available and available heat that is going to use. Remaining flue gas going on. Only useful output only 20 to 30%. Remaining these losses we are going to study. Ward loss how much, opening loss how much. So efficiency, electrical furnace efficiency you have to study. After next is insulation refractories. Why is insulation very important? Chapter 5 is insulation. Steam pipeline insulation.
Thermal temperature.
Yes. Economically, you have to find out the insulation. You have to see that without insulation, 275 kcal per meter is uninsulated, is a loss. Suppose I am using the 50 mm, it's a per meter 25 kcal. Now I am using the 100 mm, only 15 kcal per meter. So which one you have to refer?
100 mm.
15 kilocalories. 100
very,
mm
very
insulation.
important. Yes. You see that 275 to it's reduced to 25. How much kcalorie reduction?
250.
250. Say only 25 calorie. But here to here only 10 kcalorie. But the thickness you are increasing the plus 50.
100. Yes.
Plus 50. So plus 50 increase means cost increase. Na? Very
Yes.
important. Cost you have to find out. How much cost you have to see? For 250 kcalorie, you have to save 260 liter per year. But only
Yes.
if you are using the 100 mm, only you are saving 9 liter per year.
9
Which
liter
one is
of
a better option?
50 mm insulation.
50 is this is our job. You have to do it. So insulation, what type of insulation, how much thickness required? This chapter explain all the concept. Formula. So what is the main core concept? You have to calculate the difference. How much energy cost saving? You have to suggest with the payback period. Then the sixth chapter is a fluid bed combustion boiler. They is asking about what type of boiler available, fluid bed combustion. There is a full and full boiler about a theory part. Seventh chapter. The seventh chapter is a cogeneration. After boiler, you understand. Seventh chapter is a cogeneration. It's a heat power. Cogeneration, it is produced the heat power.
Mm-hmm.
So both mentioned the heat also they are using power.
What is the sixth chapter, sir? Sixth one
Sixth chapter is a full and full is about the boiler.
Admissible.
Fluidized bed combustion.
Fluidized bed combustion.
The fluidized bed combustion boiler. This is a seventh
Good.
chapter is a cogeneration. Cogeneration thermal. You are using the heat and the power. How much utilization? So cogeneration plant, the gas power plant also same, na? Gas power plant.
Yes.
Yes, suppose it's a furnace, you can use the
regarding
FS, flue gas energy also you can use. Heat energy also you can use for that. Generating steam also. That is also some type of cogeneration, bottom level. So different type of available. You are studying how much heat energy utilizing, how much power utilizing. Energy utilization factor. You are calculating energy utilization factor. It's a very important concept. Before what we have studied, only the efficiency. Na? If motor means we are studying about the efficiency. Are you agree this one? Only efficiency means electrical.
Yes, sir.
Now energy utilization factor means both electrical and thermal. Electrical and thermal. So suppose SF, flue gas removing this flue gas. So how they using heat recovery, steam generation and use this energy for some other application. Some other process plant. Same here available now. You are showing here. This is. Can you see that this one? Heat recovery. They are using that some heat for some application. So this calculation very important for chapter 7. Chapter 8.
Heat exchangers.
Yes, heat exchangers is very important. What is a
No,
what is a what?
8 is a waste heat recovery.
8 is a waste heat recovery.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sorry. 8 is a waste heat recovery. Now you are studying a waste heat. This is a waste heat recovery. This waste heat recovery for that some application, some air free heater also using air free heater.
Yes.
Air free heater also waste heat recovery for heat the air for fuel air and mixing. So what is the basic formula for air heat recovery? This is a formula, electrical utility, energy utilization factor. This is a waste heat recovery. So whatever the heat available, they are taking using other purpose. So what is the basic formula? Same formula, MCB delta T equal to MCB delta T. What is the difference? So heat, whatever the heat reject, Whatever the heat rejected, heat is equal to heat absorbed. Okay? This calculation, we are using this formula, this chapter.
Heat reject means after utilize the WHRU heat
Yes,
rejected.
yes, from heat rejected means heat from taking from the flue gas.
Okay.
Heat
But
absorb means
it
waste heat
is
recovery. This equipment.
okay. This is the equipment utilized. This is the input.
Yes,
MCP
this
delta T
observe.
heat means input, and heat rejected means the output at the final rejection.
Yes, this observe the heat. So observe the heat. This observe. Flue gas rejecting. This is a flue gas now.
Okay.
Simple way you can say heat gain, heat loss. Flue gas, heat loss na.
Yes.
Heat loss. This is a heat gain. Simple. You understand? Okay. It's a waste heat recovery. Heat exchanger. Heat exchanger between two type of fluid. Suppose you are a food industry, they use the heat exchanger na.
Yes.
They're taking the heat from water, some water or oil. They transfer the heat to other purpose without mixing. Are you understand? Without mixing. This diagram, everything available, you can easily understand. This is a heat exchanger. The tube inlet coming, this is a cell and tube heat exchanger. Some inlet fuel coming. This is another tube, inlet hot water coming. Both are long traveling. Are you understand this one?
Yes.
This going, this with the long traveling. Okay, this incoming, this going. This is another fluid. It's a hot water going like this. It's a hot directly going. Why the hot? They're giving that in the cell type, because this hot always having the pressure high. So hot always traveling like this, cold fluid like this traveling in cell type, because pressure is really low. Then it's a number of long traveling, then heat absorbed from the steam. Heat absorbs the steam without mixing. Very important. What is the main concept? Without mixing. What is the formula? Same MCP delta T. Okay? Same formula. So the total 9 chapter available. We are going to chapter 1, fuel, boiler, steam system, furnace, installation refractories, FEC, coach, and waste heat recovery, heat exchanger. I will show that simple way, easily. The fuel means fuel and combustion. The instruction of fuels, properties, liquid fuel, coal, gas, occur series. How do the combustion? Oil, how do the burning? Coal, how to burning? Gas, biomass, and trap instruments, how to remove the after burning, how to remove the dust, everything. Flue gas, the combustion control. Boiler introduction, boiler system, types classification, performance, boiler water treatment, boiler blow down, improving the boiler, what is the availability, thermic fluid, what is the thermal, it's very important, 5 mark. What is energy conservation and opportunities? Conservation opportunities. Steam system is a property of steam. Steam, how the distribution, efficiently how to use the steam utilization, proper selection, operation of steam traps, very important. And the performance method assessment, how the performance assessment of energy steam, how much efficient steam utilization, what are the opportunities, everything coming 1 mark. And the furnace also classification, different type of classification, different type of furnace, how the performance, and general fuel economic, how the measuring. Insulation, purpose of insulation, what is the main purpose, and application types, it's a very important. And the calculation of insulation thickness, very important. And the economic thickness, very important, 10 mark. And the simplified formula is a very simplification formula for cold insulation and refractories, everything coming 1 mark this after. And the properties of refractories and the classification of refractories and types, how to selection process, heat loss from wall. And fluid bed compression means the mechanism, what is the main mechanism, main operating parameter, types, what is the types, what is the retrofitting, what is the advantage and application. And cogeneration, why need for cogeneration, what is the principle, what is the technical option, what is available, classification of cogeneration, what are the factors affecting cogeneration, and the important technical parameter, what is the available cogeneration, and the prime mover, what is the main function of prime mover for cogeneration, and typical cogeneration performance parameters, and relative merits of cogeneration, steam turbine efficiency, what is efficiency, how to calculate, and the cogeneration heat rate and the efficiency assessment. This is a case study. And tri-generation micro turbine means is coming 2 mark. Chapter 8 is a waste heat recovery. Same classification, application. The benefit, very important. And the calculation. Development of waste heat recovery, how the developing, and the commercial. Next is the heat exchanger. The heat exchanger, heat transfer basics and the concept, and the heat exchanger, what is the diagram? By flow and convection and application. So different type available. And the pinch analysis, they sometimes they ask you about 1 mark. It's a totally 9th chapter. The 9th chapter, very important chapter. Which one is a very important chapter? Always,
Boiler.
they asking.
Boiler, insulation and refractories, fuels and combustion.
Yes, chapter 1, boiler. Sometimes the chapters, steam system asking the 5 mark or sometimes 2 mark asking. Chapter 4 also important, furnace, the 5 mark asking. This chapter 1, chapter 2, they asking 10 mark. And the combined with the insulation, very important. And the remaining is a theory, cogeneration, very important. And the chapter, cogeneration for paper 4, very important. Paper 4 are 1, 2, 3. And the waste heat recovery, normal calculation. Heat exchange also. Heat exchange is very important. Waste heat recovery, MCB delta T only. So heat exchanger, they are asking about how may effective, everything they ask. This part is a maximum 60 to 70% calculation. Remaining is a 30% is to 40% the theory.
Okay.
Updated that there is one problem of 20 marks. On which chapter it is coming in your paper?
Which 20 marks, sir?
You told me yesterday there is one chapter which we need to practice 10 times.
Okay, sir. How you feel, sir? The simple explanation, we will go to chapter by chapter, you can understand detailing. The overview, this is. Again, I am taking the overview. This overview is just to observe what are the chapters available. Now I do the diagram, same diagram. Oh, if you take the one PowerPoint whole diagram, we can mark all the chapter. What is the content for chapter 1? What is the content for chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, everything coming. But simple formula, you have to understand MCP delta D. Always you have to remember MCP delta D. Where you have to use, how to use, where we have to add something that's different pattern. But same fundamental formula, CP always changing. Depend on the material, depend on the something, flue gas, water moisture, everything changes per CP value. That is very, very important. The key point everyone need to understand. Are you got it? Key point. What is the key point? Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So today you have to complete paper 2 What you have to complete, sir? Paper 2, very important. So paper 1, yes, 5 mark and 10 mark. Yes, 5 mark, 10 mark. I will share the application. You have to complete. Okay. So you have to take action. And next we will start for Saturday. You have to start for that paper 2. Everyone clear? Paper 2. Okay, sir. So now use the timing. You have to whatever possibility. Chapter 24th question, 5 mark, 10 mark. You have to work out. Again, you have to see. You have to observe what are the things, what are steps I have to follow. You have to remember. Tomorrow, without anything, you have to write it and you have to click the choice quickly within time limit. So previous record don't use. You have to use new one. You have to follow new one, new record. That is giving the short, that is giving the full result. Okay, I am using the time limit. Okay, this is a real practice. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for attending this session, sir. Thank you very much, sir. How you feel, sir, this session? Are you understand? At least 20 to 30%. What is inside content available?
Exactly. Got
Okay,
some
sir.
confidence about paper.
Yes, paper 2 very easy. The most people, the paper 2, so always is a simple concept. But more calculation they are asking from that paper 2 for paper 4. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.